In the times that we live in, being a hater has become normalized. The biggest event that took place in pop culture last year was the rap beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, where we had Kendrick Lamar tell Drake that he was his biggest hater. So it has been ingrained in the pop culture lexicon forever now. But every once in a while, you see game recognize game. Hey, what's going on, guys? Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. Before I get into this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and oh yeah, like and subscribe. So MJF had an interview with Sports Illustrated this week, and he touched upon an array of different topics. He talked about the up-and-coming Happy Gilmore 2, which he is a part of. He talked about his current AEW contract and a whole bunch of things in between. But at one point in the interview, he was asked about what everybody is talking about. I'm talking about it. You're talking about it. Your best friend's talking about it. Your mom's talking about it. Your pet goldfish is talking about it. And that's, of course, the John Cena heel turn that took place at the Elimination Chamber. And he goes on to talk about how, people in AEW act as if they don't watch WWE, and people in WWE act as if they don't watch AEW. And majority of the time, they are lying. And he goes on to talk about that if that is the truth and you aren't watching as much wrestling as you can, that you really don't care about your craft and you don't care about improving. And then he goes on to talk about how it's great. It's great, right? The heel turn was phenomenal. Like I said, I've done a couple of different videos on it since, comparing it to the Hulk Hogan heel turn, and just the moment that it felt as if every single person was talking about wrestling again. And I know that this tribalism thing, I think it's just a internet thing within the fans. And if you really think about it, it's strange, right? I don't think people that like Burger King but dislike McDonald's, feel the exact same way. If I eat a Whopper, I don't think it offends somebody who enjoys a Big Mac, right? So I don't understand why we do it as fans. Majority of the time, I think it's easy to watch both, if you really want to be honest, because they offer two different aspects of professional wrestling. If you watch an episode of Monday Night Raw, it's 3 hours, and a lot of that 3 hours is invested in backstage segments or promos or different type of things outside of wrestling. And AEW, if you watch an episode of Dynamite and Collision, it is basically about 70% wrestling. So to me, it's easy. It's very, not so hard to enjoy both of them. But hey, people like what they like. But now that we have MJF, who is one of the biggest homegrown stars in AEW, give his flowers to John Cena, a legend in this game, I think that should show people that, hey, it doesn't matter what side of the fence you are when it comes to your wrestling allegiance. We can all give respect when something great happens. That heel turn was momentous. It was a big event, for a whole bunch of different people. Whether you are a hardcore fan, a casual fan, a lapsed fan, it's something that everybody was talking about, including one of your favorites, MJF. And I'm glad to see that he was able to give somebody their flowers. Some people are going to look at it like, MJF, you turned, as soon as your contract runs out, you're making it obvious you're leaving. Hey, the man's making good money. The man is just re-signed with AEW, I think, last year. So I'm sure that he has a good amount of time on his contract. So whatever happens, happens. Let's worry about that when it's time to worry about that. But for right now, one of your favorite wrestlers gave Cena his flowers. I've given him his flowers. I'm sure somebody has given him his flowers. And let's let the tribalism end, at least agreeing on that subject. Guys, let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about MJF giving Cena his flowers? Do you think it's cool that he was able to reach across the line and recognize when something good is happening in professional wrestling? Let me know in the comment section. Guys, remember, like I said earlier, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.